Hello, everybody. This is Joy Kahan. It's coming to you from Greensburg, Pennsylvania for part 3 of our 4-part series of Holiday Card Magic. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Just to kind of recap, the first week we kind of met and we talked about why we should send out cards and holiday cards this season and who we want to send them out to. The second series was on how to actually import them, get them in your system, and get it ready to go. How easy it is to get everybody, organized and ready for your card sending. Again, my third series here is all about creating the card. Yay! This is the fun part. This is where you can really be as creative as you want or as general as you want, entirely up to you. But the process is all the same. It's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to be able to share that with you here today. So as usual, just to kind of let you know, I'm going to kind of add my screen here so you can see my screen in front of you. And then I'll move myself around here so I can play a little bit here. So again, just a reminder so that you remember that under your name, you'll see the button for Resource Center. And when you scroll down 7 different lines down here to where you see tools, you'll see tutorials, and you'll have tutorials for anything that I'm talking about here, maybe even a little bit more detail. So that's there for you. Just know it's always there. And you also are just a chat or a phone call away. If you get stuck with anything, this little help button right here will get you in the direction there for any assistance. And of course, myself, you can follow me on Facebook, send me a private message, and find me on YouTube, and everything's in my name, Joy Kahanit. So do find everything and let me know if there's any way I can help you. So anyways, like I said, we know who we're going to send it to. We've got our database in there now. It's like really the time to create that card. And it's going to be so cool that when I show you this and how simple it is, and you could do it right from your screen at your house and add as many photos in there as you want, and you could just have a ball with it. So, but the first thing to know is when you get ready to start your card, you've got to click over here under Campaign. A campaign is where we're going to put that card, and we can edit it as many times as we want and just have it there, and we'll send it from there too, but right now we're just creating it from there. So when you click on campaign, you're going to see a little square, a little circle over here of the plus mark. And by the way, I didn't mention, if my picture happens to be in the way of some of these things, you can actually click on the top of it and slide it around on your screen. So, you're not missing any of the buttons that I'm telling you about. So anyways, you click on this plus right here. And now we're going to give our campaign a name. So I'm going to be naming mine 2019 holiday card. I'm just going to say 2019 holidays. Okay, and then I'm going to click the Create Campaign button. This is going to take you to the screen where now you get to add your card. So you click on Add Card, and this is going to take you right to the front of where all of your cards are, and you can start scanning and seeing which ones that you would like to do. As a reminder here, for those of you who might be new into the send out card system, we do have we have 3 different kind of card types that we use. Number 1 is the middle one here, which is our catalog cards. That's your typical cards that, we've already got the outside printed for you. There might be a message on the inside or not, or it might be blank, and you might totally customize it. But no matter what the card in the inside, you're going to be able to customize it the way you want. You can also add photos on the inside, and you'll see in a minute you can actually add different branding on the back too. So that's the catalog card. The other one is these photo drop cards, and you'll see these are like really cool because these are ones that are already templated for you, and they might have a template like this one over here, and all you're going to do is drop your photo in there. So those are kind of cool. We'll show you some of those here in a minute. And then the build your own are the ones where you just totally build your own. You're going to start with a blank card. You're going to do the front. You're going to do the inside. You're going to do the back. You're going to do everything yourself. So you can just kind of choose. You'll see also that we have a different, we have all kinds of little categories here if you want to define your search a little bit. And then if there's something particular you're looking for, just type it into the search window here. Now we're going to click on holiday cards here right now. And in the holiday screen, I'm actually going to search it a little bit closer, and I'm going to put Christmas. and press enter. So now all the Christmas cards are popping up here that I can choose from. Now, you'll notice that there's like this little heart, by the way, too, which you can always save those into your favorites and a little easier to find, when you want to get ready to send cards. But here's a typical example of a holiday Christmas card that is templated. It's one of our drop cards. You're going to see the Merry Christmas is there already, and you're going to be able to drop your own photo in there. Okay, this is one that's just a typical holiday card that the front is already templated. This one has an inside message. Actually, it has just people here, but you're going to be able to type on the inside message here. And then the happy holidays, same with this one. This one has no inside message. It's always all going to be blank in the middle, and you're going to be able to customize the whole inside of the card or just sign it or whatever you want to do. So I am going to actually click on one of my favorites here. It's just a simple happy holiday card. And notice how you have these little dots down here because sometimes you can change the coloring, based on the background of your photo. So once you choose your card, you hit customize, and from here you can actually choose. You can make this the regular 2-panel card where you'll open it up on the inside and you'll have everything in there to write on, or you can do it a flat card, front and back. It's just going to be the front and the back of your card. You can also, for those of you that have a lot of photos to share or children to celebrate over the holidays, this 3-panel card is like pretty cool because, like I said, it's a 3-panel card. Now you're going to have when they open it, you'll have a message there. You open the inside, you get 3 places there. It's awesome. A lot of people really use those a lot for the holidays, but we're going to stick with just a regular 2-panel that the system is defaulted in. By the way, you can actually do a big card too for about 50 more. Big 8x10, pretty cool. You can also choose your paper. The standard paper is the standard beautiful gloss finish. If some of your cards you want to do satin or pearl, you can upgrade to satin or pearl. So once you hit the next button, this takes you to where your card is going to pop up here. And this is where you're going to edit it. Wherever you see a camera and you click on it, that's going to bring up your cameras on all your photos on this side of on this side that are showing here. When you want to upload your photo, I've uploaded obviously all of these in here, but when you're ready to upload your own, you just click the upload button, and anything you have on your computer or wherever you have all of your files with your photos, that is where your photos are going to be. Okay, and then you basically just click on it and it just pops in there. Let me see if I have one in here. Where might pop here? Okay. So there's my dog, and you see the picture actually loaded in here. If I want to make it smaller or make it a little bit bigger, I can do that and kind of adjust it around a little bit. So that's where that pops in there. You can also, what's really cool is you can actually click your social media, and your social media Facebook page your photos will pop in there. Those aren't loading for me right now, so I don't want to take a lot of time and do that, but your photos from Facebook could be put in there too. So then once you have got your front of your card taken care of, I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my campaign so I know it's there. I'm going to go back and edit it, and I'll show you that. But I clicked on that Add to Campaign button, and now my card is in there. So the next time I want to go and finish working on my card, again, I click Campaigns, and I go to My Campaigns, and you're going to see there's my card right there. So let's go in and kind of finish this card a little bit or work on it a little bit. You click on that. You click on the Edit screen. You go over here, you're going to see there's the pencil for the edit, and that's going to take me right back to my card to work on it. When I click this arrow here, now this is now the inside of my card. And I have the left side and I have the right side. Anytime you see a pencil, that is going to bring up your editing for the typography, your tools to align it, your size. You can even change the color of the type of font that you want, and you can also change the font color. Okay, I'm just going to real quickly type in there. Okay, now if I want to make that a little bit bigger, I can highlight it and make my changes there. If I want to make it red, I can do my coloring there. And if I want it off to the side instead of centered in the middle, I can do it there too. So I've kind of done my message there. And then if I want to sign it, now the cool thing is with our system, you can get your own handwriting font and signatures. And then they will, populate in there for you. I'm going to put in, I know it's very tiny, but when you do it now in a system, that's because I was grandfathered into this system from an older one. So my signatures are a little bit smaller, but when you do the template now for anything new, they're going to be big in there for you. So since that's a little too small than what I want to do, I'm actually going to just use a different font and get my size down to where I want it. And just sign it that way. Now, the other cool thing is you notice this little button here for background. You can actually, color your back of your card, color the panel as well. So those are a couple things here. Now, another thing I should have showed you right from the very beginning, we have this name merge feature, which is going to be very important today in your holiday cards. I should have added that right on here at the bottom. Okay, and what that is going to do, no matter who I send this card to, their first name is going to populate in there. Okay, so that's a cool feature to use all the time for, something like this with your holiday cards. Now, you'll notice on this panel, as I move over to this panel, notice there was another little box here. This is where if you want to bring additional photos into your card, you can do so. So when you click on that, you'll see a bunch of different templates fill up, open up here for you. This one, I could put 4 photos in there. This one I can put 6 photos in here. This one I might just have 4 photos. This one might be just 1 photo. Okay, really up to you what you want to do with your photo, how you want to bring them in there. But again, when you click on that camera, that's going to bring you up here to where you can put in your own photos as you see fit. Let me see if I can find one here with my, should have had these ready to go for you here. Well, I just might not find one right here, and I don't want to take a whole lot of time up here with it. But anyways, I'm just going to kind of plop another one in here as well, just so you, whoops, I took the other one out, didn't I? And but you get the message on how you can put different photos in there for everything. And again, if you want to do the background the same color, you can do it. Perhaps you want to make it a little festive and make it more green, have your green and red. Really up to you on either way with this card. Okay, so once you have done this also, you'll notice there's one more arrow on the right hand side, because that's because you own the back of your card too. So you won't have the you won't have your logo on the back or the send out card logo or anything like that. You will have ones that you can create on your own. Now you're going to see I've got several of them created here already, and this was one that I used last year for the holidays, and I'll probably do the same thing this year. And just going to make it a little bit smaller so that it fits in there fine. And that's what I'll use for the back of my card. And again, I'm going to hit this update button. That has updated my card in my campaign. Again, when you start from scratch, campaigns, you go to my campaigns, there's my holiday card campaign. If I want to just view it, I can actually go here and view the card. Okay. If I want to, edit it again, you just click on campaign and edit, and you're back into your card to do whatever kind of editing that you want to do. And you can do this today. You can do all of this today. You can start playing with your cards and start getting something lined up, and name them accordingly. We talked last week about your different groups. Like I have a group for family, I have a group for friends, I have a group from send out card customers and that type of a thing. If you're going to do a different card for each of those groups, just do a different campaign and give it a name according to how your groups are set up. again, that just helps you stay organized and move forward, and just makes the whole process easier for you. Let me think if there's anything else in this particular segment that I want to share with you. Um, Let me think if there's anything else in the inside of the card that you can do. Again, you can always go back and change your coloring if you want there. You can always go back and say, yeah, okay, now I found my picture of my daughter. Okay, there is one picture of my daughter in a wedding recently. So, I can add that in there. It's like, well, you know what? I want to add 4 pictures instead of 3. Just click this, click your changes and go back and just add pictures, about whatever pictures you want. Pretty cool. Fun all the way around. But do use the name feature so that their name will populate in there. Do remember that you own the back of the card, so make sure that you do your own branding on the back there as well. And that's about it. That's how you can design that card and be ready to go. Plain and simple. The next segment and the final one for this series is how you actually do send the card out. And you've got your people organized, you've got your card ready to go. Now we'll just be ready to send it, and how we can do that all now and cue it to go out in December when you want it to go out. So again, happy sending, everybody. If you have any questions or anything, please, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Reach out to anybody that you've been working with send out cards, or we've got this little help button down here that can help you get through it. I'm telling you, it's so fun that you're going to be able to do all of this and have it. Number one, have it completed now and not wait until the last minute. And number two, you can do everything from your home. You can sit down here and just have it ready to go and be able to send away. And next week, when I share how to send it, I'll also hook the app in there so that you can see how, once your card is created on here, you can actually even send your cards from the app on the phone too. So happy sending, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.